Once already, welcome to another GameOrNought Plays. We're again playing Overwatch, a bit of a bonus stream this week. Got the opportunity to squeeze in an extra stream, so thought why not go ahead. Just before we get started, I want to remind people, of course, you can check us out on Twitter at GameOrNought. You can go to facebook.com/GameOrNought. You can find us there. Of course, you can go to GameOrNought.wordpress.com and you'll be able to read our blog and any information that we post up on there. Articles, news, previews, the whole shebang. It's all there. Let's jump straight in. So, obviously, a lot of people coming into Overwatch at the moment. They had the free weekend a couple of weekends ago, and
arriving at watch point,
they had the Overwatch League pre-season matches, which I think were fantastic. I think they were a brilliant showcase for what Overwatch League can be. So we're on attack, we're on watch point Gibraltar. I'm going to go with my boy Soldier 76. And I think there were some fantastic matchups, and I think people got the chance to... Well, that was a disappointing start, wasn't it? But there's people just... Some of the team are just standing in the I'm guessing Symmetra troll. I thought the Overwatch League was a great demonstration. It certainly gave me a lot to think about. I went away and then I tried actually playing a bit of Mercy. I found it quite difficult actually, because obviously when you're playing quick play and not playing in a sort of a fixed team, it's actually quite difficult to heal people properly, because no one hangs around together. Because no one hangs around together.
Sniper, keep your heads down.
Because no one hangs around together properly, it's actually really difficult to get a good Mercy play going. So I found that in quick play, it's actually much more useful to play as Moira, because you've got that attack, you've got the offensive and defensive potential. So a bit of a struggle here at the moment. Not really got a lot of team going on. And we're just struggling to even get to the payload. It does look like we're a player down as well, which is obviously never useful. And we've got the Genji hanging around there. So immediately I'm a bit concerned. I'm playing Soldier. I have got Tac Visor.
My ultimate is ready.
But
That's better.
without anywhere to really go with it. Let's see if that Genji's gonna... Right, so
I've got you in my sights. Biotic field activated.
come on, guys. I seem to be just sort of picking people off, really. Which I know is sort of the point with Soldier. You're not going in, taking people out on your own, but any help would be ideal, really. Oh well. Not a lot you can do when that happens. Don't really know what to say about that. Sort of dropped into a game halfway through, it looks like we're a player down. Potential troll situation? Potentially.
Form up on the payload. Move it out.
Defeat.
I'm not going to be able to take on the Genji. Although we had a couple of little good drops there, didn't we? I thought we had a decent little go there. After considering we dropped in, I was quite pleased with that. Considering we sort of popped in there. Good hands-overs. Always appreciate a good hands-over. But yeah, as I was saying before we started going in the Overwatch League, sort of gave me a lot to think about, and a lot of ideas for how I want to play. Mercy, I found, is a real big struggle on quick play, just because people aren't staying together, people aren't communicating. I know at the moment I'm sort of part of the problem. I'm not communicating. Obviously, I'm on mic on the stream and not on team chat, but one of the times I've found with quick plays is people want to go off and do their own thing, and it makes quite a struggle to play as Mercy when everyone's on separate points of the map. Now defense. Now I'm not going to go Torbjorn here, and I'm gonna stick with that. So Torbjorn's kind of been one of my go-to defense. May as well. Moira's quite good on defense as well, because you can get those orbs into attacking packs of people. We've got no tank heroes and no healers. I don't really want to. The only problem is that I think we need a Torbjorn. I think he's really seriously good value on this map.
Build them up, break them
So, if I'm going to play a healer, I think I'm probably going to be Moira more than anything.
It is time to act.
She, like I said, I think she offers you value in terms of she can heal both close and throwing that orb out from distance as well. And she offers that offense. Actually, that damage orb that she can throw can really do a hell of a job on an attacking pack.
Attackers
Now, I've had some success. Here with Torbjorn. It does depend on whether the team is keeping people busy elsewhere. So we'll see. We'll have a look. So yeah, Moira definitely if I'm playing a healer. There was some fantastic May, I thought. There was some really good May plays, which I was quite pleased with. Soldier 16 get as much love as I would like. But there you go, I guess in the pro sort of sphere, perhaps it's just not as useful. I guess Soldier's got a lot of potential weaknesses, I suppose. I suppose you could say he's got a lot of potential weaknesses, but then again he's also got a hell of a load of strengths. So I quite like Soldier. But again, we'll see. We'll see.
Come get it.
I think as time goes on, I might want to play different heroes, or more heroes, or more wide variety of heroes. I love doing this, but it really does mean that you're. It really does mean that your accuracy rating goes miles down, just because you're so busy just firing randomly. But it does do quite decent damage when you hit with it, and the drop on it as well. It means it's a nice little area denial tool. It's a nice little area denial tool, actually. Come on, mate. Come on, turret boy. Yeah, just fix that up quickly.
I'm on fire.
Throw down some armor packs for people. And that's why I like Torbjorn as well. His shotgun is very strong when you are right up close to people. And really, that's the only time you want to be engaging with Torbjorn, when you are right up close to people. You know, when they've got to you. Otherwise, you want to be sitting back.
Armor over here. Gotcha.
And And yeah, just
Enemy contact.
really looking after your turret, just throwing out that.
Turret being destroyed. I'll fix
And when you
you.
do that, and anyone tries to get to your turret, you can quickly shotgun them
Come get your armor.
and protect it. So Torbjorn's really dangerous if you're playing well, if you're playing properly, and if you've got a team that's also looking out for you, then Torbjorn's fantastic. He's a great team play. But again, it does require a team to look after you. They've got to be pushing the front line. They've got to be making it difficult to get to you. If they're not, if teams are just being able to come at you, then it does make Torbjorn a very difficult play. Oh, hello.
Hard on that. Let's do this. You're good at you.
So look like now, because there's nobody up there attacking,
I have in mind.
I'm going to struggle here. And I might even
I foresee great things
struggle.
for you.
We might even actually lose this pub.
Somewhere.
But we'll see.
Show
We'll
them
see.
what you can do.
But I need people to be pushing up, need to be occupying them, and stopping them from focusing on the turret. Because the turret's easily destroyed. So Reaper's going to come in. Oh! Right, I've got my ultimate as well. So if they get to a point where it looks like they're going to push hard, I
Ready
can
to
quickly
work.
do that and get that and get the turret out and get that high damage turret. Although I'm looking at it, we might be okay. We'll see. The payload's moving. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there
30
in time
seconds remaining.
to stop this payload.
Just a little longer. Keep up our defense.
And that's why I kept Molten Core for, because we can do that. So yeah, that's why I kept Overwatch, that Molten Core for.
Stay out of.
Victory.
So there you go. I think that's a good way to play Torbjorn. Fantastic for my team for most of the match there. Really helped me.
Play of the game.
And although, yeah, I'm going to play the game for that. Probably not. No, I thought it might have got over my double kill where I saw him coming, so I did that. But although I got to play the game there and I was quite pleased how I played, it was because my team were pushing and because I had that strong front line. I was able to get my turret to do its job.
Epic.
Right on.
So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Couple of gold medals, first win of the day. Yeah, I'm going to stay as a team. One thing it'll do is it means I'm going to be playing with people that I know I quite like and I can play with. And also, of course, it means a 20% bonus in experience, which is always good. Boosting. I'm level 19 at the moment. This is the first time I'm playing through it, so it's not like 19 with 1 star or anything, just straight 19. And I want to get to 25. I know as I've been playing Overwatch, I've gathered there's a bit of a hullabaloo at the moment about competitive and about, especially about people trolling in competitive. But actually, I don't think it's. I think it's one of those things where once you get there, maybe. No. A long time waiting for the game. see. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to a skirmish.
Now entering King's Row.
A weird little bump in my mind. I don't know what that is. Oh, just a skirmish. So one of the characters that I'd really like to be able to play better is Tracer. I sort of struggle a little bit with Tracer. Just because I'm not 100% sure really how to play her. I know the idea is you chase and you grieve, but you know, again, watching the Overwatch League, the the level of play that some of those pros are a part of is just outstanding, really. That was a bad recall, didn't mean to press that. But you know, it's so impressive, the level of play and how much damage they really can do. It's outstanding. I mean, it's so impressive. As someone that plays it, even casually, you know, it's so impressive. And I think it's kind of one of those things where I think if you can play a good Tracer, then I think it offers a great thing to a team. And it seems to be, you know, I won't say a fixed sort of position, but there's certainly an element of
this will restore you. Time's out.
Definitely an element of most pro teams having a Tracer, and definitely when a Tracer's played well, there's a lot of damage done. A good Tracer can really make a massive difference in the back lines, and I think that's something I'm sort of struggling with to learn how to play. The idea of playing in the back lines and getting behind teams.
Let's try that again.
And playing behind teams and getting into those positions.
Welcome to Jungle Town.
Now, Jungle Town's a map I quite like, although I've not played a lot of attack on it. I've definitely played more defense on it.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Let's see. I'm tempted to go Soldier again, or I'm also tempted to go Moira. I'm going to see what other people pick. I think I'm not going to lock mine in early. I'm going to see what other people pick, and then I'll go with that. So yeah, I'll go for a Moira, because I think I can,
Science will reveal the truth.
you know, you can do something there. He
The
says.
true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
But we'll see. I always find Jungle Town is one of these maps where getting out the door can sometimes be the biggest problem. The plan: amass vast amounts of treasure, load the trolley, acquire disguises, put on disguises, take trolley to gate, sneak inside, light views, profit. Oh, I didn't know you could actually destroy the bike. I thought it was just one thing you couldn't destroy it. So let's have a look. So I'm immediately going to be throwing out
3, 2,
a damage orb, I think.
attack commencing.
I'm going to be popping out like this, and doing that, and going back in. What I like about the orbs from Moira as well is there's a damage potential there.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Payload stopped.
The payload moves with certainty. Tell me how this feels.
So you can see, there's a real damage potential
Soldier 76.
for Moira.
Pass this force. Repairing the damage.
And because she's got that damage potential, it makes her, I think, a really useful player. You can play her sort of quite far forwards.
Doubles my will.
But you can still be useful because you can heal and you can offer that attack. So when your team is pushing, you've definitely got that option to help in that attack. And you can make a big difference. I can heal, so I can see the D.Va there, so I can get there and heal. I can see there's a Zenyatta there. Didn't kill him, so I'm going to try and chase him, take him out. He's moved. Okay. No one's around,
The payload moves
so I'll
with
move
certainty.
the payload then. Now,
We must
what I'm
ensure
thinking is most
progress.
people probably be pushing forward. Yeah, so all of them are pushing forward. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't want to. That's one thing I've often ended up doing is I end up getting caught behind the doors, and then you end up getting a bit stuck. So with the payload, I can offer damage support. I can offer healing support. Coalescence is
I am ready to
available.
unleash coalescence. Get into position.
And there's the power of that orb. It's got me out of a very serious, very sticky situation.
Your aim of hold.
So that's one of the situations where
This will
Yep.
heal you.
I needed to sort of just back away a little bit.
The payload has reached the chip.
And now one of the situations where offering damage output really makes me much more useful to my team than maybe, I think a Mercy played on a pro team or on a proper team, I think can be much more useful than a Moira. But I also feel that Moira offers that damage, and I think having that option to quickly go from healing to damage dealing, I think really offers so much more to a team.
This is my will. That's much better.
And Moira's
Pass this force.
Someone help me move this thing.
and that's a good example there where they made a bit of a push, and if I was Mercy then I'd have been stuck. But because I had that damage potential, I was able to actually help out and be much more productive. And you can see there, again, it works like a really nice area denial as well, because if they want to sit still, I can just throw out that damage orb.
This will restore you.
I can throw that damage orb, and they've got to move. They've got to move. tempted in a minute to throw Coalescence out.
Touch from afar.
Because I think it's going to help us push. I think if I pull Coalescence out, then I think it's going to really help us. So I'm just going to tell my team, yeah, my Coalescence is ready. So if they want to gather together, I can both heal them for a final push, and I can attack.
Surrender to my will. The payload is approaching its destination.
So that Coalescence there.
My will made real. The payload moves with certainty. The power of destruction.
No, I think I might be happier. Yeah. As I had, I got caught out a little bit. Didn't have people with me. I probably popped my Coalescence a little bit early as well.
Perhaps a new methodology is required.
Probably wasn't enough people, and I probably should have waited till more of their team came out. I'll give them the credit though, and I'll say that they waited until I popped my Coalescence. So you can see what I did there is I threw my damage orb. Threw my damage orb down to just try and get them off the payload.
Junkrat primed and ready.
So I'm going to move behind my diva.
Let's get this moving.
So
I'm restored.
I'm on fire.
do we do it? Yeah. Very good, very good. So I think that's a good example of why I really like
Play of the game.
playing as Moira, because she really does give you that offense defense support rather than perhaps, you know, I think there's definitely an element of Mercy being a bit stuck in that she can only heal, and while the heal is obviously much more powerful than Moira's heal, it does. That was nice. It does certainly help just being able to offer that a bit of extra damage, that bit of extra opportunity. I can really see her becoming a main for me, I think.
Traveling to Hanamura.
So on Hanamura, it's just a skirmish. I was just checking the feed. Just making sure it was working.
I agree.
I'll just quickly pick my
World is worth fighting for.
there's a lot of good pro May. But yeah, there was some really good pro May plays during the Overwatch League.
Let's see if you pass this.
And I was really impressed with the use of May. You know, she, from what I understand, a couple months ago, she
Now
sort of had a bit
entering
of a
the
boom,
temple of Anubis.
had a bit of a boost, was being used more, and then she seems to have gone out. And I was pleased to see London Spitfire. We're using her quite well.
Prepare your defenses.
Now defence.
Select your hero.
Normally going Torbjorn. Again, you know, we saw before, he can really make a big difference, especially if you've got a team that's going to push. And I'm looking at Roadhog, I'm looking at a Diva, I'm looking at Hanzo, I'm looking at a team that wants to be aggressive, that wants to push forwards, and that wants to really push the front line. And so Torbjorn could work quite nicely if they're going to be pushing. We've got somebody B down to switch to Tracer.
Standing around.
No, B does is not Tracer, she's Symmetra. But I think, you know, once you get pushed back, I think a little bit, then, you know, there are other options that can be really useful for a defense team on this map.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, game face on.
Let's get started.
Now that offers it a little bit of protection.
Now,
It means that
built to do.
it can fire off into that zone. So if they get there, then it can fire off into that zone. But it's also fairly protected. You know, they're not going to be able to just quickly see it and go at it. So let's just have a look. Moira is quite good on this map as well. So I think if Torbjorn doesn't get sort of an immediate success, then I can definitely see me switching to Moira if I don't get immediate success with Torbjorn. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I mean, immediately I'm getting a bit of success here.
There's still coming. Armor over. I'm out of scrap.
So yeah, Torbjorn there, you know, didn't have the protection perhaps that I would have liked.
Come get.
I mean, my turret got taken out.
I foresee great things for you. Let's do this.
But we'll see.
Just wait and see what I have in mind.
Ah. I got the turret up, but I think... Did you just take the turret out? Yeah, it took taking the turret out now. I've got Molten Core, so that's always good.
I'm ready to unleash the molten core.
But it's just about whether I'll be able to get there and get the turret set up right. Let's have a look. We should be able to hold the point a bit more. We might have to concede this if they're already getting ticks on it, but we'll see. I've definitely got options here of where I can put the turret. But obviously I can't be putting that turret where I put it before because everyone's there. I've got myself lost in the map. Yeah, I just got myself lost there.
Output is under attack.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Now that they're being aggressive, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to leave my Torbjorn, and we'll have to concede that point, I think.
Objective lost.
In which case,
Defense point. Objective
we'll
B.
see. We'll see. We might need to concede that point.
Join with me.
Let's throw that all out there. Yeah, just to do a couple of ticks there. You're gonna have a lot. They're gonna really try and push now.
I cast this forth.
They're gonna have a real push. Moira maybe not gonna be the best option here. nice, good use of building bed to try and get a bit of area denial, trying to get us off the objective and off the point. Now if this was me, if I was an attacker, I'd be going Pharah, or I'd be going Widowmaker. I'd be floating up there, again up there, taking pot shots. So that's what I'm expecting from them. We've got a lot of time here to defend the objective, and as far as I'm aware, they're all there. So we'll see. We'll have to see. We'll see.
Time to show my skills. Let's try that.
This is my will.
So they're being quite aggressive here, and we're quite lucky at the moment because they're not pulling together. They are separating themselves, which obviously helps us.
Power of destruction.
Yeah, but that obviously helps
Teleporter
us.
online.
It's not supporting them. I'm interested in why
Touch from afar.
we've got Symmetra. Symmetra's not really going to be useful here, I don't feel. You know, she's not going to be helpful here. We don't need a teleport or anything like that. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem with Moira. This is perhaps where I'm like to switch into Mercy. But I also feel like Moira's doing a good job. I feel like Moira is offering.
Sacrifices in the name of science.
I think Moira is helping. I think she is offering. And I think if I'm using a heal for all,
Allow me to repair the damage. I am ready to unleash
and with Coalescence, we've got really serious potential here.
Get into position.
So if they're going to have a real push, I've got Coalescence to really go to counter that.
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
But that depends on whether they're going to have an actual push. I mean, I'm surprised there's no Widowmaker. I'm surprised there's no Pharah from them. You know, that's really standard play at this point, especially on this map. Yeah, you can't just go diving in there. And get off the objective. Good bit of area denial.
Thank you.
So you got two of them down. Now, again, this is really good because they're separating themselves. They are making it harder for themselves by not coming at us as a team. And I think this is one of the things with quick play, where you get a very different style of game than perhaps when you're in competitive, when people are pushing now. You see now they've got something better to do that. Just ticking away at them. Where are you? There you go.
Need of aid.
Thank you.
I understand. I pass this forth.
There you go.
My teleporter is
So you
offline.
can see there's a couple of people here now. They started to have a sort of a joint push, but then they sort of gave up on that quite quickly. I'm going to throw out my heal orb. Again, just another reason I like Moira is that she's got that area heal. Now, if they're going to have a proper push here, are they? No, we've taken 3 of them out, so
I need healing.
Restoring
Projecting barriers.
so not a real problem there, not a real serious effort from them to have a proper push. Now they've got a counter.
you. Power of destruction.
Probably fired off that orb a little bit prematurely.
Thank you.
But you see, this is really good. As a team, we're working together as a team. And I like the symmetric turrets in case anyone gets through. I think that's a nice little idea. perhaps not the most effective in the world, but it's a nice idea and I like it.
This is my will. Oh my. Yes.
Heal jump rat. So they have got a sniper, they've got a Widowmaker. I've still got my coalescence, I'm holding on to it because I think that they're going to have a concerted push in a bit. I really do feel like they're going to have one big push. And I want to be able to counter that.
Surrender to my will.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's a really good diva. Really good diva play. Very nice.
I'm not dead yet.
So let's have a look. We've got 37 seconds to hold it.
The path is closed.
Allow me to repair the damage.
30 seconds remaining.
Our inevitable victory.
So now, be ready because they're going to have a big push here.
Hold.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, managed to hold it. Quite pleased with that. Yeah, that's great.
Play of the game.
Really like that. That was a good game. Lost that first point. I think, you know, my Torbjorn will wear it a little bit better defense perhaps. I might have had a bit more than that, but you can't really complain. You know, you've got a really aggressive looking team. We did really well. Who do I think did well? Actually, do you know what? I think the Dazzler actually had quite a useful game there. If anyone did manage to break through, you had plenty of those turrets there just to pick them off. I was quite pleased with my Moira. I think that went really well. I think switching to Moira there, being able to offer that healing. Now we're on attack. Now, I'm thinking Soldier or Pharah. I like Pharah for the second half of the map, but I also like it for the first, and I think we'll try it. We'll go with Pharah,
I will protect the innocent.
and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes with Pharah. Again, it depends on how they play. If they play sensibly, if they play smart, then they should be able to counteract, but it's if they group together. Now, Pharah's not one of my normals. Normally I would be going to Soldier 76. I would be going to 76, and I would be looking to... I'd be going to 76 in that instance, and looking to sort of pick people off. But Pharah's one that I think I really want to learn to play, because I think she can be really useful, especially in those situations where people are going to be trying to get together to an objective point. Genji's another one that I really like to learn to play. I don't know if he's going to be something I can though, because I think he's just got such a high skill ceiling. Perhaps it's actually quite difficult. To learn, and to learn him and to practice. We're having quite a wait here. Okay, while we're waiting, we'll open this loot box. I was going to save it to the end, but we'll open it, see what we find. A little bit of currency, a spray,
Now arriving at Ilios.
Yeah, not great. Of course, tomorrow, the 12th, the Winter Wonderland event kicks off for Overwatch. Very exciting. We'll have a flick around with Genji. So we'll have a flick around with Genji. But yeah, the Winter Wonderland event starts tomorrow, I think. So looking forward to that. New skins, a couple of new game modes to toy around with during the winter period. Be interesting to see how those skins are, what they are, what they're like. Potentially, you know, I've not bought any loot crates yet, but potentially, if you know, if it's something I like the look of, if it's something I think is interesting, then I think potentially could be convinced to pick up some loot boxes outside the ones you get for leveling up. Now, I've got a bit of an issue with this this map. I don't have a lot of success with it at all. I don't know why. I just don't seem to have any real success with it. Oh, I ruined it. It got right up in my biotic field. But yeah, I don't have a lot of success on this map. I just seem to just get nothing from it. Just don't seem to be able to really get anything from it as a map.
That's better.
Well, they're not terrible here at the moment. Not great, not terrible. So obviously you're looking to flank like that. And then get out of the way.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
So is that their Valkyrie or our Valkyrie? No, we don't have that. We don't have one. So somebody's launching Death Blossom. Should really be using that on point. They're not using it correctly. Oh, good use of the trap. Jumped right into it. Really good play there by that Junkrat, setting me up like that. We were doing really well then. And it's kind of gone down, hasn't it? I think, what was it, 0? Was it 0? That we had kind of a run there to get to 64%. Perhaps. I thought it would have been a good time to switch, but let's see what we can do. We might be able to just have a last minute stretch here. I'm just going to nick in and then nip out. We've got Tack Visor, so that could be useful. Could be useful, could not be, we'll see.
I've got you in my sights. Eyes closed.
That was quite a good little, a handy little Tack Visor there. Oh, I'll tell you what, we've made a game of this. We've made a little deal of this now, haven't we? This isn't as one-sided as that. I tell you what, I swear, when I dropped in the game there, as a team, we were on 0%. And I don't know whether... I don't know what happened there, but we really turned that around. I think my Tack Visor there, I was really pleased with that use of Tack Visor. I've got to be honest, I'm quite guilty of not always using tack visor that well. Have we got a Reaper? I sometimes find Reapers quite useful on this map. So I'll just sometimes get a bit caught out, especially when they all get grouped together. So I'm gonna have a look. I might end up switching here. But we'll have a look. We'll see how it goes.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, let's put your spray down.
round 2. Capture the objective.
So let's have a look, see where we go. Normally we can get some people trying to push the point quite early. Obviously you're always in risk of getting yourself caught out a little bit.
The objective.
Come on, Joanne.
Anyone need some
That's
healing?
it. Tie ourselves up a little bit. Right, now this is where you gotta be careful. This is where you can get really caught out in this map. There's lots of places to attack from. There's lots of places to come at it from. Can I get up? Now I always think it's Soul 76. You want to try and play the height if possible. You want to try and play the height, but you also end up getting yourself caught out. You can quite easily get yourself caught out by people coming up that staircase. So you do have to be careful. You don't want to go right into the centre. Although it's ticking nicely at the moment. Yeah, don't want to get too caught in the middle. Is that? No, I thought it was the red of them, but it's not. There you go. Nice bit of a helix rocket use there. I do like a helix rocket. I think it's such a powerful tool for a team. I think it's such a powerful tool. Let's move so we can get a bit of a better vision here. That's it. Let's see what's going on. Have we got... Yeah, there's someone down there. Right, so they've got the zone now. So I'm going to drop down a little bit again to change my angle here. Nice use of that.
I am taking the objective.
Nice use of that. Right, so now if they have a good push again, I'm going to go up there and use my tack visor.
Require healing. Come here and get stabilized. Understood.
So that was a bit sneaky, but yeah, if they're going to try and take the point again and be really aggressive, I've got tack visor, and currently I've got the high ground as well. Nice. Right, so let's have a look. I've got tack visor, so they're going to have a push. If they decide to have a push, I've got tack visor ready.
Victory.
Didn't need to use it in the end. Did not need to use it.
Play of
That was a
the
good little
game.
team. Good little team effort, that. Worked very nicely as a team.
Epic.
Yeah, I thought he did really well. I just seen where the votes were going. That was a good map. Not a lot of objective time. That's the one thing you get with Soul 76 though. You just don't get a lot of objective time because you don't want to. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be on the objective with Soldier.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
you do just want to be around the edges. Right, what we got? Defender like Bald. I like May. I like May for defender like Bald.
Our world is worth fighting
Because you
for.
can force teams to do what you want, and then the wall, especially early on, you know, if they want to come through here, you can block them off. If they come through there, you can block them off, and also snowball, just is so powerful on this map. You can, you know, when they're first coming to collect the payload.
Prepare to attack.
Oh, we're on attack. Then in that case, I'll go.
Select your hero.
I'll go soldier, I guess. But yeah, when you're on attack, I'll see where they want to go. Maybe I'll switch to Moira to offer some heal. Well, the soldier's got heal. He can drop his biotic grenade down. Not biotic grenade, but biotic field. Sorry, Anna is biotic grenade. She's another one I'd quite like to play, Anna. But again, it's just getting that time to practice with her and sort of, I suppose, quick play's the place to do it. But I just feel like Moira's. Obviously, you've got. You obviously have. Moira offers that attack and defense, and Anna offers that attack and defense as well. But Anna's offense is not as powerful, or not as strong as Moira's, I feel. But obviously, with Anna, you do have biotic grenade. Stopping people from healing, and her nano boost. You know, if you've got Anna with a soldier, you can tie up their nano boost and the attack visor. You can just tear through a team. It's a team wide play. If they're all in the same place, it's can be really powerful. Spray. Let's go. So then normally when I play this map, I can usually get around here and just catch them out a little bit. Catch them out early on. But there's no one here. Let's have a look. Where are they?
Inside of the enemy.
That one's for my fans.
There you go. Oh, hello. Where are you from? Oh, there's a brown fella here. Interesting.
Touch from afar.
Need healing.
Oh, hello. That was a cheeky little play. And I totally bought into it as well. Totally bought into it. I should have been looking. Alright, let's have another go then.
Fight's done.
Try again. He's going to land in a second. Yep.
This objective has my name written all over it.
Let's have a look then. I can see someone there.
This objective must be ours.
Right, let's see if we can sneak around the edges here. I feel like we might be able to pick out some people as they try. Oh, great use of that. Potentially great anyway. You know, you can definitely see the point. Good use of the ultimate there. Good use of the ultimate. Exactly really what you want to be doing with that ultimate.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
See again, that soldier really wants revenge, doesn't he? I can hear you. But I'm just going to move forward. Like, I know he's behind me, but he's not my concern right now. Making sure that the payload is supported, clearing a bit of a path here. that's what I want to be doing, I don't need to be...
The payload in motion.
See, now I can see there's a junk rat somewhere, so I'm going to try and get in there and see if I can make a difference here. Yeah. Obviously the problem is, if I get caught out, like that's going to happen. So, that was poor by me, poor aim for a start, and poor play. I should have fired off the helix rocket a lot earlier. I probably should have opened with the helix rocket really, to try and blow her back a little bit. So that was poor from me, not the best use of it. I was not great position as well, put myself in a position where I run the risk of getting stuck. And that can be a great place for attack visor. It can also be an awful place, of course, if you get caught out. Now I know there's an invisible Sombra around.
The power of destruction.
Let's see where they are. The hands over there. And I've just managed to... I've pushed him off the spot. He wanted to just sit there and fire arrows. I said no. There you go. Good use. Good use. Although what I would say is, for me, he's used that too early. He's done that when we've already taken that point. We've already got to that point with the payload. I don't think there's really any need to fire it off there. I think he probably could have waited until there was more of us on the payload. But I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it. I thought it was a good idea.
Get this doggy moving.
Now he's throwing a trap down there, so he wants me to go in there. So they're trying to shape us at the moment, trying to shape us to go where they want us to go. My job now is to try to maybe use a trap over here.
Heal up.
They've got a riptire, so I want to try and keep out of the way of that. Can we get the angles? No. Attack visor was okay there. Not the worst use, not the best use. Oh, we got coalescence. Oh dear. What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, it's just a soldier. Just got soldiered.
Victory.
Yeah, victory in the end anyway. How was that? Not bad. Not bad, not awful, not bad, not great. Not bad, not great.
Play of the game.
Just okay. But good enough, I would say. Good enough.
Double, triple.
Yeah, great use there.
Epic.
I'm not in it for the glory.
Hey, that's nice. It's nice to get the card as well. It's always nice to get that appreciation that you're doing something right. You're doing something well. I've had a good couple of games there. But yeah, I've had a good couple of games there. With Soldier. And as Anna, you see, I like the idea of Anna, that healing sniper. And I might give her a go. We'll see.
Traveling to Anchor.
We'll see. We're on defence, so I like May. I said before, I like May.
Select your hero.
Although, should I swap to healer? I probably should.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Have we got Lucio? I thought I heard music then.
Let's gather some
No,
valuable
I
data
think it
on
might have just
this
been me. I
mission.
thought I could hear. I thought I heard music. So with May, I'm going to try and shape them, get them to go where I want them to go. I think that was Farah talking. I love some of the little dialogue lines. So yeah, so
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
with the wall, I wanted to really try and shape them, make them come to where I want them to be. Immediately my thoughts are, you know, I'm going to be dropping all there or there, and forcing them to come out into the open. That's sort of my early thoughts on this. I'm a bit surprised Reaper's on the point, just because, you know, Reaper needs to be up in people's faces. You don't want a Reaper firing from distance. That's it, off you go. I mean, he can be really useful with me, because if I can shape them, if I can get them to go where I want them to go,
Thanks.
then
Hi.
it can be really effective. Traditionally, they're going to come through this sort of area. So there you go, I'm just going to shape them now. I'm going to make him go where I want him to go.
Our point is under attack.
So if he comes back again, then I'm just going to drop this down. Good work, Farah. No, I don't know where they are. Two of them down. Very quiet. Especially because that Genji was so far forward as well. You'd have thought they were giving it a good big push. We appear to be a man down. But no, they're taking a while to get here. But I'm now ready to shape them, to make them go where I want them to go. Like that. You know, that Genji. Oh, hello, that's a good Widowmaker. No, it wasn't Widowmaker, Hanzo. That was good. Good Hanzo. Yeah, so that was good play. You know, it took them a while to get there, but then when they got there, they've done a great job. We'll have to see if we can hold them off. They've had Snowball.
This was awesome. Our point is under attack. Knocking them off.
Oh, was that? Yeah, that was the dragon. That was going really well. That was doing what I wanted to do. I think we've lost that point. We might give that point right. Yeah. So now we've got to stop the payload. So
Stop the payload.
May can be really useful here. And actually, we saw the Spitfires doing it where they were really effectively using May to get people to go where they wanted them to go. You can see that Hanzo there was setting up, thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get a nice easy kill here." Nope. So I'm just trying to stodge them at the moment, just trying to stop them just playing what they want to play. So I'm going to tell people my ultimate's ready. I'm maybe going to wait for them to be a little bit more gathered. So yeah, they're starting to gather now.
Teleporter online. I have opened the box.
They're starting to gather a little bit. So I'm going to stodge that up a little bit by doing this.
Hello.
So let's see, that soldier. I know that soldier's in there. Is he still in there? No, he's moved. So we're starting to just roll that back a little bit. Yeah, my blizzard just there was just moving people off the payload. That's all I was trying to do with it. Is just move people off the payload and get them away, get them where I want them to be, which is obviously not on the payload. And I'm going to cut some of them off. So I'm ready here now. If they're going to push a little again, if they're going to push again, I can cut them off. I can stop them doing what they want to do, which is obviously to work as a team and to operate as a team, to push as a team. Where's the fight? Where's the fight? That's great. That's a waste. That's a massive waste. Oh, that's great power play. Great power play. You know, just I missed on my wall. If I put that ball down a bit earlier, then maybe I'm having a bit of effect. That's an awful placement, by the way, for a teleporter. Let's have a look. Where's their power? Is she around? I can hear footsteps. It's just Moira. They've got a jump rat somewhere. So again, that ice wall there, just stopping him from doing what he wants to do, which is coming in and attacking me. And you got another instance here where I'm gonna just pop this there. That's gonna force them. It's keeping them off the payload for at least a little bit. Forcing them off the payload at least for a little while.
Let's see you get past this.
Just like that. I'm just going to heal myself. And then, oh, I'm trapped. Where's Jumrat? Where is he? Oh, is he not here? So just blocked him off. My ultimate's ready.
60 seconds remaining.
Teleporter online.
Oh. It was a good little battle though. Now, again, a lot of people will be looking at it thinking, well, you've lost out to a Genji there. You put yourself in a bad situation. Perhaps what I did do is I kept that Genji where I wanted him. I kept that Genji there. He had to go where I wanted him to go, which was at me, and I kept him busy. You know, that wall tied him up, me to, freezing myself.
10 seconds.
And that snowball again, you know, that's just offering people that, you know, I've kept them where I wanted them. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Now, again, there's
Play of the game.
you know, there's a question there, isn't there, about whether that's the best use of May, whether May was the best decision there, but again, I'm pretty pleased that kept them busy, especially at the end there, dropping that wall, kept them busy. Right, and I think that's probably going to be it then for this stream. Let's just see, does that tip us over at all? No, it won't. No, it won't. So I'm pretty pleased with that May. I made my eliminations that, but what I did is I kept them busy. I can't leave that game. Kept them busy and made sure that they were not on the payload. And exactly that's the point, you know, again, a lot of people will look at that thing, not a lot of eliminations, not a lot of damage done, maybe not even that much blocking. What it is, I funneled them and I stopped them, and I think my snowball, two good uses of that as well. Right, that's going to be it for today's bonus stream. Thanks very much for watching, if indeed you have been. Don't forget this will be exported to YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Don't forget you can check out our blog at GameOrNought.wordpress.com. You can find us on Twitter at GameOrNought. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/GameOrNought. And of course you've got our twitch.tv/GameOrNought as well to watch for our streams and our YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to share and subscribe and like, or whatever platform you're watching it on. Do what needs to be done to share and help us grow. Anything you can do to bring more people to us, gather our attention, will help us grow, and it's really massively appreciated. And don't forget as well, if you're watching on Twitch, you can see a tip. If you want to leave a tip, that'd be amazing. Anything you can do is really supported. And Patreon as well. You can support us from $1 a month, 76p, if you're in the UK. And any little bit that you can help, it means that we can do more things. We can get better equipment, which means maybe we can do more streams, or I can spend more time on it. And really, that's what we want to do, isn't it? So thank you very much for watching. Any support you can give will be massively appreciated. And don't forget to share with everyone you know, and maybe even a few people you don't know. Just randomly share it out as you walk around the high street. Thanks very much for watching. This has been GameOrNought Plays Overwatch. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.